sun. Oh, God, this heat. Can't even see the screen because of all the light. It's too damn bright. All this light. Ugh. The sun being my mortal enemy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to read it. It's a little shaded over here. Damn it. Can't see shit. There we go. Now I can kind of see some shit. Ugh. Shade. I ain't really doing too much in the sea. Man. Okay. Alright. Okay, here we are. Oh, this is a nice draft wind right here. Yeah. Bring it forth. Oh, that felt good. Alright. Alright. Yep, shit. There we go. Ooh. Such a nice school in here. Alright, where's the dog? Where be the doggo? In the bathroom. Oh my lord. Really? You silly dog. Okay. Shit. There you go, buddy guy. Alright. Do this. Okay. Oh, man. It's fucking heat, dude. Alright, hold on. I gotta get like a towel or something. Fuck. I felt better. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man, I am not loving this heat. Ugh. It's only in like the 80s or some shit, dude. Fuck that. Ugh. My God. Yeah. I just want to see what the temperature is. 76? Bullshit. Pretty sure that shit ain't updated. There's no way. Yeah. Yep. It says like 82. See, that's fucking accurate. Oh, it's gonna get hotter later too. Peak. The peak's gonna be like when I go on lunch. Fuck. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. Let's do this. Slowly but surely try to get a coffee in me. And didn't fly. Boo. There we go. Fuck this heat, man. I am seriously done with it. I just want winter to be here already, honestly. I'm like ready for the fall. And the fucked up thing is that this heat is gonna stay around until at least fucking September. Maybe even honestly October. There we go. Alright. Let's get this stuff grounded up and get a bowl going here. Starting to feel myself slowly wake up. Oh, whoa. Why are you saying me? Wait, what? I am Madman? Let's get really into it. Wait, so, huh? Did I miss something? Yeah, position of all three major consoles. I mean, there's like a lot of people that usually do have all three sometimes. Some people usually just have like one or two, but some people have all of them. Despite being a poor boy. Well, that's not being a madman, but that's just being kind of stupid. I mean, just be blunt with that. Because that money can be far better used for different things, like, you know, part of the moving process or something. Because that's just more bullshit to, like, deal with, you know, instead of having to settle it down, you know, and get it once you're all, like, done moving and shit. Start to get dues with, and you think that every penny would count, wouldn't it? Those can't turn $5 down. You always say that like it's some good thing when it literally isn't. Like, it's not. That's not a good deal. That's like fucking highway robbery, you know, done to you. I mean, it's like, oh, $5 now, but guess what? Like, over $1,000, you know, that's going to be taken away within like a span of a month or a year or whatever the hell. Because you got like some loan shark who's just doing it based off of interest and is, you know, doing this so he can make nothing more than a fat fucking profit. Or a profit. I mean, those type of businesses, frankly, should be illegal anyway and should be shut the fuck down because all they do is just do fucking highway robbery on people anyway. The Venomobile showing our age. The Venomobile? What is that? Is that what you call your computer? Getting HBO, man. I just know that the next spear I get, I just want it to be modulative, and I could just upgrade it. Like if and honestly, that's probably a better option, dude. Like, just upgrade parts on it. Like, maybe it needs a, you know, a better graphics card, better GPU, but, you know, like, especially if box, you know, like desktops and shit, like, you can have those, like, upgraded and modulated over time. Horrible assembly. It's not that hard, I've done it before. It's literally it's like hooking Lego bricks together. I mean, it's like I've hooked up my computer with different parts before. It's literally just like drunk as fuck when you built the last one, and you somehow surprisingly made it work, outside of like one thing that you fucked up somehow. Friends with stones helping. Well, hey, at least there are friends helping. Usually most friends who are stoned in that situation will just sit there and go, you know, like, giggle at you. They're like, hey, he's drunk trying to figure it out. At least they're helping you. I mean, when I did it, I mean, I had, you know, my friends help me the first time, but when I realized, oh, it actually ain't that difficult, I went, oh, it's actually kind of easy. I mean, it's just obviously the computer part, so you want to be careful with it, but, I mean, it's really not that difficult. Miles Morales is a surprisingly solid game. I imagine it probably would. See my dog's little paws just poking out from under the door. So silly. Here, see what's going on for the two here. Let's see fun things we can look at. Because going back to Peter, it doesn't have bioelectricity, would feel like a step down. I don't know. Have you figured threats out? Honestly, not yet, because last night I was kind of tripping. I saw my dog, obviously, you know, getting all itchy, and I was like, you know, fuck this. I just, like, gave him, like, an hour-long shower, and now he's, like, the most happiest fluff boy ever right now. Like, last night I saw him, like, curled up in this little ball, just all, like, just all sprawled out. It's just like, oh my god, it's adorable. But, yeah, I haven't done it quite yet, just because of that. Because once I did that, I just, like, immediately made a feast of eggs with some, you know, for egg sammies, and then I just passed right the fuck out. Right after that. Saying a couple things. Sorry, screen recorder doesn't get sound. Screen recorder doesn't get sound. Hang on. Let's see where. Wait, where'd you send a few things? I don't have. Where are they? Or was it on Threads that you sent some shit? Because I don't see it on here on Discord. Yeah, I can't download the videos directly. Damn. Discord. Well, I see stuff from last night. Yeah, I've only seen stuff from last night. It's literally just the Ascension meme that I downloaded from last night. That's pretty much it. Sent to the wrong person. Oh, the wrong person. Oh, here we go. What was this? Is this like some cat trap? Well, that poor kitty. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Alright, so what's this? POV, you want to keep video of your husband on vacation, but you got this instead. Seagull. It's just chilling, it's like, what's up? What's up, bro? Oh, then it flies off. That's actually pretty cool, though. So it's a great fan-made trailer. Wait, what is? Hold on. Oh, I apologize. You've been doing it. Like, I know nothing about what you're talking about. Like, so I have nothing to say about any of this. Like, literally. I just don't. What is this? I can't even see it. I'm actually not even kidding. I can't. It's wait. Oh my god, they actually have an ability so you can adjust. Oh wow, okay, holy fuck, when I updated it, they actually did something good for once. But I literally can't see it because look at all this shit that's in the way. Man, they still need to fix this. Oh my god, wait a minute though. Oh my god, they fixed it so they actually set correctly. So we can see the whole fucking thing though. That's at least nice. Well, nice. But it would also be nice if oh my god. Well, you know, whatever. It'd also be nice if it actually fucking, you know, didn't cover the whole fucking short with all the random bullshit. Okay. Well, yeah, see, it's like, man, you two can, like, have something I'm like, ooh, yay, but then it'll be like, oh my god, look at all this other bullshit, though. I had one moment of excitement realizing I can at least, you know, switcheroo one show. Well, I mean, I want to at least look at it, but I literally wouldn't be able to. It's all obscured by all this shit. Like, I just wouldn't be able to see it. I would have to, like, just watch it on my own time or something. I mean, honestly, just because, like, it's just... I mean, it would have been better if they just didn't upload it as a short, honestly. I mean, if it's like a fan-made trailer or something like that, then it should just be on as not a short. And honestly, it looks like it came from a longer video anyway, so try to find a longer video or something, I don't know. Oh my god, Mitch McConnell freezes mid-sentence. Look at him. Look at his face. Turtle looks shocked. Oh my god. Come on, full screen is puppy. Oh my god, it's doing that bullshit again, isn't it? It is, hold on. Okay, now it's doing that, so now to... Okay, there we go. Trying to ban gay marriage and gay adoption. Oh yeah, because, you know, they're such an enlightened superpower, right? And before, you know, some weird, like, dingus or, like, you know, Chinese, like, lefty types or something come in and be like, oh, actually, you know, it's just a hiccup, bro. Don't worry about that. There's actually, like, you know, other issues at hand that they're doing that are way better, bro. Oh my god. You know there's motherfuckers that'll be out there unironically, you know, still sipping for that fucking country, though. This evil. Well, I mean, this kind of shows that just because a country has universal healthcare doesn't necessarily mean that it's inherently good. Because look at the NHS in the UK, for example. Like, they're very, you know, backwards and very regressive as fuck when it comes to treatment of various different elements of mental health care, including queer mental health. Like, when it comes to gay people, trans people especially. It's nicknamed Turf Island for a reason. You know, and amongst, you know, other shit. Like, I mean, they're pretty backwards on autism treatment, too. Like, I mean, like, the NHS isn't exactly great. I've already seen that work in my commie Facebook groups. Oh my god, I'm not even surprised. Or being genocide in the UK. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's just because places like the UK have, you know, universal healthcare doesn't mean that their healthcare services are good. Like, I want to get good, adequate treatment. In fact, I'd probably get fucked up by the NHS. So fuck that system. I mean, the structure of it, you know, as a concept is good, but the way that the UK operates it is disgusting. But then again, they're British, so what else is new? Oh, here, let me turn this up. Wait, what?
And a string of,
Yesterday...
Oh my god, he just literally froze. Like, he just saw Medusa, dude. He's like, it is strange. He just had like a 1,000-yard stare, dude. Did he have like a moment of clarity and realize, I'm gonna die in like a couple years? Oh shit. I'm an old fuck. Did he like realize something there? Where's the rational, national, and arch enemy, the national rational? I don't know. I'm assuming in the alternate fascist multiverse that, you know, David O will be in instead of our prime universe. I don't know.
Weekly news conference, Republican Senator and Minority Leader Mitch McConnell froze up for about 20 seconds in the middle of his sentence. So, in this video, I'm going to show you that clip. I'm also going to get to how he responded afterwards to some questions. I'm also going to get to some history with Mitch McConnell and his health. And also later on, I'm going to show you the average age of American politicians in Congress. I don't want to get people angry yet. I know my viewership is all over the place in terms of age. This isn't necessarily about the number, but it does.
What? Are there people in his audience that would be like, don't be ageist, bro? You know, fuck that, honestly. When it comes to politicians, goddamn right I'm going to be ageist, honestly. Like, if at a certain point, like, if you're like, you know, at a certain age, get the fuck out of politics. Like, just period. Like, you know, even forced retirement or whatever the fuck is needed. Like, I do think there needs to be an age cap. Like, I mean, you know, on this type of shit. Like, I don't know, like 60 or 65 or something. Like, it needs to be a certain age, but, like, nah, fuck that.
Perspective to lawmaking when you have people who grew up in a much different time than what is going on right now.
That's what ancient vampires in power. Well, yeah, duh. I mean, that for one. I mean, you know, and for two, like, I mean, I don't want, like, dementia-addled fucking dartering fucks that barely even know they exist half the time. That'd be nice, too.
So, before I get to that, I want to show you this clip. Warning, I guess, this is maybe uncomfortable to watch, but he, you know, as far as we know, he's fine right now. He didn't suck.
We're definitely gonna watch, like, there's only, like, 4 people on there I like. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, like, when it comes to, like, you know, just politically, there's probably, like, maybe 4 or 5 people that I actually kind of like. And they're mostly obscure people, too. Like, I mean, like, I like, oh my god, I'm blanking on his name all of a sudden. The gigantic dude. It's John something, right? John fucking what? Oh my god, I don't know how or why I'm blanking on his goddamn name, but motherfucker. But that, but it's like that guy, fucking Cena. No, not Cena. The guy that ran in Virginia or Pennsylvania. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. It's driving me nuts.
Any serious health issue, apparently, at least as of recording this. But here he is.
Fetterman, John Fetterman. Oh my god, how in the fuck did that just escape me? I mean, seriously. Dun 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 dun. God damn it, Rose. I knew as soon as he said that, I immediately popped in my head because Venom mentioned Cena. Oh, another politician I like is Mark Gamba, but he's, like, no one knows who he is because he was formerly my mayor, and now he's the 44th state representative in Congress in Oregon right now. But he actually does have results and, you know, legitimate outcomes that have been proven good, you know, and very progressive overall wise. You know, so at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, he is somebody that I actually generally appreciate and see that he gets results and actually, you know, does, you know, listen to his constituency. I mean, he's not like the most perfect guy, but you know what? God damn, at least he does show results, and it has helped. You know, for people like me, too. Nia Turner? Yeah. I like her a lot, too. I mean, it's just like, god damn it, I just wish they wouldn't fuck her over so many times, but there's a reason why they do, because she's genuinely, like, a good leader. Like, she actually is somebody that has, you know, a influential ability to be, you know, in leadership, basically. Like, I mean, honestly, I've always mentioned it before, but I think she would make, like, a good squad leader for the squad, so to speak, and kind of, you know, like, put a log in their ass, you know what I mean? Like, she seems like somebody who, you know, can and has thrown the punches, and is willing to throw the punches. And it's like, you really need somebody that in the Progressive Caucus / squad, you know, or else they're fickle-fuckle. You know, because, like, if you don't have, you know, good leadership to whip them up, basically, and organize, you know, that base and that segment of Congress and shit, what the fuck is it useful for? You know what I mean? So it's just like, I mean, I do see her as, like, someone who would be very fucking valuable, especially in Congress. So I want her to, you know, at least get up there, for sure. I like Jesse Ventura. Yeah, I do too. And also, this is another thing that I really like about Ventura, is that he actually was not doing good in the governor race when he became governor. He was actually doing horribly before the debates in his state. But once those debates happened and he was on the debate stage, dead ass, unironically, like, he soared through the fucking polls, like, immediately, and word spread, and people, like, started sending clips and, you know, shit like that. I mean, it was, like, I mean, he basically, because of the debates alone, you know, was able to win, you know, despite being a total outsider. So it's like, I mean, which also makes me think that if we actually had the primary debates, or, like, some sort of, like, general election debate where, like, you know, Cornel West is there or some shit, there would probably be, like, some legitimate challenge going on with that. Which is why I think, you know, when it comes to these, you know, debates, especially on the general, there needs to be, like, a full out, like, fucking, you know, just, like, whatever party is running for the presidency, don't matter what it is, they get to be on the debate stage. So that includes the Libertarian and Green Party for sure, and if there's any other random ass parties, then let them be there too. Fuck it. I mean, doubt they go anywhere, but who cares? Is he a corporate Nazi leader, Ross Perot? I know he's like a corporate conservative type, but I don't know if he's like a Nazi. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe, but I mean, because honestly, a lot of these right-wing conservative types usually tend to. Maybe no Nazi parties, that's just me. Well, yeah, I don't want no American First motherfuckers going out there. I don't want, like, Nick Fuentes running for president just to get his stupid voice out there. Like, it actually has to be based on some genuine credibility. Like, I don't know, maybe like a minimum 1%, like, you know, support nationally or something. Because at least that will guarantee the Green and Libertarian parties could be on there, and maybe, like, another party or two, but beyond that, you know, it would at least, you know, weed out a lot of fucking weirdos.
In the middle of a sentence.
This week?
5% popularity nationally. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to think about, like, the Green and Libertarian parties, because they already have to try to, like, move past the post as it is when it comes to the popular vote. So, I mean, when it just comes to popularity in general, I mean, I don't know, you know, it seems like it'd be a little bit more difficult to achieve. I don't know, maybe split it down the middle, 3%, 2%.
Partisan cooperation.
I think Green is roughly 10 to 12. Yeah, and I guess to be fair, just because, you know, someone doesn't necessarily vote for one of the third parties doesn't necessarily mean they might have a positive opinion by somebody. Like, you know, there's Democrats out there, for example, that have, you know, at least somewhat of a positive view of the Green Party, even, you know, and I've honestly have heard that, like, yeah, I'd be more considering a vote for them, you know, if they have more of a chance. Local stuff, sometimes they do, so I do then. Because at least around here, like, the Green Party around here, like, on local levels, like, you know, city councilships or shit like that, or, like, county-wide things, like, I mean, they can actually kind of get some wins occasionally. But, I mean, it's, like, literally anything on state level or national level, that's when it's, like, pretty much nigh fucking impossible. At least as it stands right now. Got another screenshot on Discord. Also, Thursday Sario's video. You can download it. Yeah, it's fine. Here, let's watch this, though.
Here he is, pausing in the middle of a sentence.
This week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Oh my god. Dude, he just straight froze like he did see Medusa, dude. I'm sorry. The line you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please hang up and try again. Oh my god. In the string of, dude, he's not even doing that anymore. Like, he just, like, he was doing it and then, like, dribbled off into just this silence. Wait, what the fuck is this face? What is this, like, weird John Cena looking weirdo? Like, what, he's, like, doing this, like, what face is he making, dude? What the fuck? Turtle.exe has stopped working. Yeah, dude, the turtle's starting to really show his age.
Okay, Mitch. Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your class? Do you want to say anything else to the press? Come back. Go ahead, John.
Oh my god. Well, they did try to turn him off and turn him back on again. They're shuffling him away so they could reboot him. Oh my god, dude, he didn't even say anything then. He just straight, like, his brain just straight stopped. Dude, his brain just straight stopped fucking working. It just literally went, grr. Like, it just straight went, grr, and turned off, dude. Dude, this is what I mean. Like, there needs to be an age cap, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care if they're, like, cognitive or, you know, or what. Like, because, honestly, there's too much of this shit going on for me to say otherwise. I mean, this is insane, bro. Yeah, I need some shot of, like, child's adrenochrome blood to revive him, dude. Oh, my God. For real.
Let's go back to me.
Go ahead, John.
Wait, is he trying to get back to the podium now? Wait, did his brain just suddenly reboot and he's like, oh, wait, I need to finish my speech?
So this is the, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the IRA.
Yeah. Not good. Republicans that are so obsessed with Biden's age and his health may want to take a look at their own minority leader. Imagine if Joe Biden, during a speech or during a press conference.
I mean, honestly, yeah, let's just imagine that, because frankly, Biden does goofs and gaffes and he flubs up a lot and he's an old fart too, but like, he does not do that. So like, I'm just gonna be fucking honest with that one. You know, it's like, I'll give Joe that. Like, I mean, he doesn't just sit there and get frozen and just like, and just stare off into oblivion for the rest of the time. Like, I mean, he at least, you know, like, his brain is just kind of constantly is like chumming around somewhere. Like, he just kind of meanders off into different things and then somehow brings it back. Like, I mean, you know, it's like he's just kind of a rambler, you know, for the most part. He's like, so, Jack, you know, this policy is great, and that's why, you know, I look out and I see all those good working class folk, and I say, good on them, Jack, and, you know, then I see all the good youngins out there playing in the field. I like looking at the youngins playing in the field. You know, he just starts rambling off about random shit, dude. I mean, he just does that. So, straight up, like, I mean, you know, Joe at least won't just sit there and be like, and just stare off and have his brain go grr, and just shut off. Like, his brain just kind of goes like doot, doot, and will short circuit for a second. He'll just kind of like meander and just kind of do whatever. I mean, there's like, you know, different mental degradation going on with those two. Like, honestly, I mean, because oh my god.
It's up for 20 seconds before being escorted away. That would be headline news on Fox, on Newsmax, on Daily Wire, and all these places for weeks. And to be fair,
dude, not just for weeks. It would be fucking months, and if not even fucking years, dude.
Have a good reason. Here you have, this isn't just, you know, some random politician. This is the minority leader in the Senate. This is Mitch McConnell, the man that has been leading the agenda for Republicans for years. So just take note, at if there is any coverage of this at all on Fox and other conservative networks, because, man, just imagine if the shoe was on the other foot.
If they even cover it, do they? Oh, I think CNN covered it. What do they say about it?
Could you address what happened at the start of the press conference, and was it related to your injury earlier this year where you suffered a concussion? Is that
I'm fine.
you find you're fully able to do your job?
Mr. Lear, can I?
No. It's like a fun dude job. He's just blankly saying yes. I don't even really think he understands what he's actually being asked. Like, honestly, he's just kind of blankly being like, he's almost like kind of going, like he's just kind of like we're just doing some weird like fish thing or something. I don't know.
There was another situation a couple months ago when at the same weekly press conference that he has, he couldn't hear reporters.
Quirks on Nationals. Well, dude, I'm just gonna be honest. You might get your wish. Knowing Mitch McConnell, there might be dude, he might unironically croak on live TV, dude. I'm not even kidding. That he might honestly just be doing some weird speech like that and just they just fall over and just collapse. Dude, I straight fucking bet, dude, that will probably happen. I'm actually being kind of serious. I do think that might happen. Heart attack. Well, maybe. I'm not even saying this in hopes. I'm just saying that, that just might happen. I'm just saying that as, a possible, thing. I'm not wishing for it. Well, but I'm just saying. I am. Well, I gotta be tongue-in-cheek about it. I'm just saying, honestly, knowing this motherfucker's health and shit, dude, it probably will happen.
Who were clearly audible. The questions were very audible. They were nearby. He had a difficult time hearing.
All right, so I'm going to get to more on Mitch McConnell's recent health problems in a second here, in addition to what Manu Raju said there about him not being able to hear questions.
Man's 3 Trump court picks. Yeah, while at the same time doing nothing but obstruction when it came to Obama trying to do his court picks. So, yeah, he's a fucking shitbag scum. He's nothing more than a fucking, turtle demon. So.
Press conference. But in case you couldn't hear in that first clip, Mitch McConnell's response to a detailed question asking him, what happened? Can you tell us some more details? All Mitch McConnell said was, quote unquote, I'm fine. That's it.
I'm fine.
Didn't offer anything. Complete lack of transparency. And for obvious reasons. He doesn't want to give any sort of information that could lead to political attacks on him and questions around,
despite the fact that it happened in the first place, will open that door.
You fit to serve and all this. So he's purposely, of course, not saying anything, but clearly there's more going on here. This isn't, if Mitch McConnell was, 40 years old and that same thing happened, I think it'd be clear that it was some sort of anxiety thing, a panic attack, anxiety attack, and that's what likely led to that. That's happened before to other people on air and news networks. I've seen that happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened before. But even for a 40-year-old, I'd be like, damn, what the fuck happened? But did they fuck on him even more? I just want to see the clips about him getting fucked on and shit. Because I knew it. See? Yeah, see, they're already, just putting suspense on it. Just like I just said, hey, just because it happened, they're already gonna, spin a political attack, and it's just saying, oh, a bun, yeah, that's gonna make it look any better. Because guess what? Now it honestly probably just looks worse if you just said it was just a moment where my brain just kind of just blanked out and just was trying to collect my thoughts again and just couldn't, and it was just just a hiccup. Honestly, if you just explained it like that, that would have honestly been way better. Because I've had that happen where I'm saying something, going on making a point, but then halfway through it, I'll kind of forget and be like, okay, fuck, and just realize, all right, well, whatever, I'll just kind of move on from it. It happens sometimes, especially if you're someone that speaks a lot. You're gonna have that happen occasionally. But honestly, it probably would have been fine if he just said that. It wouldn't have been kind of it just wouldn't have looked a little really fucking awkward. It just been a goof, but no.
If a relative of yours, say, or a patient of yours exhibited such symptoms, you would recommend that they seek medical care, or at least an assessment right away?
Absolutely. I mean, time is...
Oh my God! It's like, yes, they should probably get an assessment and some medical care. Yes, I mean, does that imply that maybe McConnell's not federal sheriff? See, they're already doing it. Like it's condescendingly too. I gotta like this.
Important. Again, I don't want to overstate this, and be careful in terms of how we're presenting this, but I think that there was clearly some sort of neurological event that happened there. Whether it was just
neurological event, the way he describes this shit. Oh my God, the weird doctor mumbo jumbo that gets described with these things.
Because of dehydration or medication or something like that, perhaps. But that was, again, 23 seconds before he was asked if he was okay, 32 seconds before he left the lectern. I watched closely. Again, he was doing it of his own power, so you talk about that acronym. One of the things they're testing for is strength. And it appeared that he had strength on both the right and left side of his body, but a mini seizure, a mini stroke, or again, something more common, whatever it is, that needs to be assessed. So I'm hoping that...
Man, they were kind of being around the bush of saying, like, he probably shouldn't be serving in office if this is happening to him. They're just basically beating around the bush. That is kind of annoying me. Just say he doesn't need to serve.
Getting him to the hospital to get that checked out.
So there you go. There is the doctor's assessment that he should go see a doctor to be assessed, which I think is fair. Obviously, Sanjay Gupta doesn't want to say too much as just analyzing it from a video, but
I'm pretty sure there's at least, enough to say that, like, yeah, what are these? I'm assuming there's at least enough to say that, like, yeah, he's got issues. What are these numbers? Let's check these out. Oh, the age of Senate. Oh, boy. Oh, my God, look at this. 80 plus. And then, oh, my God. This is the 60 to the 79. Like, these 4 bars here. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Like, the house is actually, like... This actually kind of puts some shit in perspective a little bit. Look at the house. Like, those are the darker numbers, or darker bars. Dude, like, they're younger. They just straight are. Like, the average, like, peak right here is between, like, the 50 to 69 range. So they're more younger overall. And it's actually at least more evened out between, like, the 40 to 59 area. Like, that's a little bit more, split evenly. Well, not as much, but kind of goes up, like, boop, boop, boop. While, like, the Senate is just, like, barely any, like, young people, kind of some middle-aged people, and then it's, like, more middle-aged people, and then some, like, old fucks, and then even, then some slightly, less numbers of older fucks, and then just, like, some ancient, like, octogenarian people. Don't you have to be 40 to be in the Senate? No. You can't be I think it's 30. Because, look, 20 to 29, there's no number in the Senate, so I'm pretty sure it's 30. It's 35 to be president. That's the minimal age. I think it's like 25 for Congress. Which is also why the numbers there are so small, because those tiny little numbers are basically, Congress people that are like 25, 26, 27, or, around those ages. Really young people. Like Justin Jones and Justin Pearson, those guys, for example. Like the two Justins, like they're in their 20s and they're in the Congress and shit. So, so it's just like, I mean, they're pretty much like it, it's like them and then like a few other people that, make up that tiny little number. Which, honestly, is kind of fucking damning. It's just like, I mean, there's a lot of middle-aged and old fucks, but despite that... Wait, what's that emoji? It shows it as a square, but down there it kind of shows it, but I can't even tell. Damn it. Boo. Look at these fucking flies, man. Fly. Yeah, they're really annoying. Ah, fucker! It's a fly emoji. Well, for some reason my phone didn't register the fly emoji. I don't know why, but I just didn't. Because I guess it sucks. Yeah, let's check out one more thing before I head off to work and all that shit. I'm about to be better, bro. Let's check out the Moms for Nazis.
We've previously talked about how certain attempts to censor LGBTQ plus content haven't gone so well. I mean, sure, there's lots of book bans across the country, but some of them have backfired in tremendous fashion. For example, Utah Republican Ken Ivory drafted
Say
a bill...
Discord thing. Oh, you said something? Alright, fine, we'll check it out real quick. Oh, I saw those. Okay, so it's this. I'm controlled by the whole thing. Me releasing birds out of weddings is romantic. You release ostriches, meanwhile in Australia. Dude, I honestly would totally do that too, by the way.
Later became a law that allowed parents to challenge any book from school libraries that they deemed inappropriate, with the intent obviously being to embolden anti-LGBTQ plus bigots. But after the Bible was challenged and subsequently banned temporarily, Ken Ivory literally called on Utah's legislature to amend his own bill in order to prevent that from happening again, which is something that he should fear, considering the fact that the Book of Mormon is also up for review in Utah and could
and I hope it gets banned.
Be banned as the Bible was. But now we have another instance, and perhaps my favorite, where an attempt to censor LGBTQ plus content, it backfired. And really to say that it backfired would be the understatement of the century. So let's talk about it. So this pride display at one San Diego library set off a firestorm, even though it is incredibly meager. In fact, it's so small that according to the New York Times, Adrian Peterson, the manager of the Rancho Penasquitos branch of the San Diego Public Library, was actually a little embarrassed by the modest size of her Pride Month display in June. Between staff vacations and organizing workshops for graduating high school students, it had fallen through the cracks and fell short of what she had hoped for. And sure, it's a little lacking, but I think that she's being too hard on herself. Really, it's the thought that counts, right? It's just a little something to make LGBTQ plus people feel seen at a time of heightened bigotry. So, you know, I appreciate her sentiment here, but this display is adorable. It's cute, even if it is very small in size.
I'm assuming it's this one here in the picture, which looks really small, but whatever. Looks cool.
But regardless of how small and meager this display was, two local moms, Amy Vance and Martha Martin, were absolutely apoplectic at the sight of this fucking display. And they were so mad that they decided to take action. So what did they do? Well, they decided to check out almost all of the books from the library that are all LGBTQ plus related. They couldn't get them all, obviously, because some of them are already checked out. They couldn't find all of them, but they checked out as many as they could. And they held those items hostage until the library agreed to pay a ransom. So, when I say pay a ransom, what I really mean is they demanded that all LGBTQ plus related books be removed. Otherwise, they would never see those LGBTQ plus books that they checked out again, because...
Which is not a ransom, it's just saying, hey, like, you're gonna take these, you know, books down and shit, and let us keep them, basically.
Threatening to never return them. So we've got a bit of a kidnapping situation going on, and they even sent a ransom note to the library via email, which reads, as taxpayers in the city of San Diego and longtime library patrons, we are writing to protest the Pride Month display in the children's section of the San Diego Rancho Penasquitos Public Library. To protect our children and the community, we have checked out the books in the Pride display. We plan to keep these books checked out until the library agrees to permanently remove the inappropriate content from the shelves. Flags, signs, and book displays based on how adults experience sexual attraction and gender identity have no...
Oh yeah, like all the teen romance novels and all that shit that exists out there, you know, for like, you know, like girls, you know, to kind of like, you know, read about, to kind of like fantasize about their little boy crush or some shit. Oh yeah, like all that stuff. I mean, yeah, what about that?
Is in an open and public space for children. Now, what they're doing is deeply bigoted and unserious, but I have to admit it is genuinely hilarious.
Isn't that like stealing $5 from the bank and being like, until you give me $1 billion, you'll never see this $5 bill again? Pretty much.
don't know.
Male romance fantasy exists too. I mean, it does. I was just making an example. I mean, obviously, yes, it does.
We've ever had a situation where books have been held hostage and then a ransom was demanded in the form of a policy concession from the library. But just to kind of show you how insane these two moms are, these were some of the books that they were holding hostage that they thought were offensive. One of them was Morris Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress, which is a book about a little boy who loves using his imagination, but he also loves his classroom's dress-up center specifically because of the tangerine dress that he likes to wear.
Wow, so evil. Such a horrible fucking thing that exists. Oh my god. The depravity.
I mean, this is functionally pornography, and how dare the library put this in the kids section? This should be in the 18+ section.
This obviously is actually 21+ because of all the graphic drug use and shit going on in there. Yeah.
There's another
totally.
one. Julian is a Mermaid, a picture book about a boy who becomes inspired by seeing people in mermaid costumes. I mean, hearing about...
Wow, even more evil, more depravity and evil, more degeneracy being taught to the youth. My god, dude.
I mean, think of how many kids have been transed by seeing this book. If they see it, boom, like that, they'll be trans immediately.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, it's like a literal transformation, you know, it's just like, you know, one day they're just like a regular little boy, then the next day they just have long ass hair, you know, wearing a dress and are now a girl out of nowhere, just within days time, dude. These books, they just do, you know, a 24-hour transient event. It's crazy, dude. It's the same, bro.
Not laugh, because these people are so unserious that even if what they're doing is deeply bigoted and wrong and immoral, it's just, this is what they're throwing a tantrum about. Now, there's reason to believe that these moms...
Which this isn't even a big fucking deal, man. I mean, it's like... This is like, yeah, this is honestly really small. Like, there's nothing, like, this isn't really that big. It just looks like a basic display, but the only main thing that makes it all, you know, queer-friendly is just a pride flag there, and that this little island shelf is mostly for LGBT books and shit, predominantly. That's a cute monster. Yeah, it is. I like it. I mean, you know, it's like...
Acting alone, because the New York Times points out the text of their email was identical to a template posted online by a right...
I mean, honestly, I don't even know how they can make it even more bigger or pizzazzy. Like, what? Like, have, like, crazy, you know, like... plumes or some shit? I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know how you make it even more pizzazzy. Like, it's, I mean, I don't know. It looks fine as it is.
The Catholic Vote, which is an office in Indiana and is not affiliated with the Catholic
Add more tables, I guess.
Church. The group has promoted...
But it already looks like a pretty filled up library, so, I mean, you would have to kind of reorganize it a lot.
Pride campaign that encourages supporters to check out or move books that depict LGBTQ characters and families. Organizers have described such material as pornographic and obscene and said it should not be available to young library patrons. So, I mean, I joke about how Morris Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress is functionally pornography, but they're literally saying that unironically. They think...
Even though it's not. Like, I mean, my God. Like, do they realize also that there's, like... a kids and a like general all ages / adult section of libraries? Like, my library had, like, before they built it up, a new library and, you know, modernized it, like, the old building actually had 2 stories. One was like kind of a basement level that was for the kids section, where they had like a little kids computer lab and all the kids books, yada yada. And then, you know, the first floor, the main floor, was just everything else, you know, with, like, you know, which included all ages, too, and includes some other kids-related novels and shit like that. But mostly, you know, like, for teenagers and up. But, you know, nonetheless, it's like, I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, it's just like, I mean, if there's something in the kids section specifically, I'm pretty goddamn fucking sure that it ain't, you know, obscene. You know, it's like, fucking Christ. Like, these people are just so fucking sensitive and ridiculous and bunch of pussies, man.
Children's books where a kid wears a dress who happens to be a boy, sounds kind of gay, they actually think that that is tantamount to pornographic content. It's just insane. But the fact that their email matches the template posted by this group, that's very conspicuous, right? And
Oh shit, what the fuck? That's where it was? Jesus Christ, that thing just spearheaded me. Oh my god. What the fuck, you bitch? Ah! I hit it, but it just fucking like, it got stunned and started attacking me. Jesus.
How little this group is hiding the fact that they just want queer people to go back into the closet. I mean, hide the pride is basically a synonym for...
Voice of Justice, 2 words, Greek theater. Dude, yeah, like, and not just Greek theater, but theater for a long time and plays for the longest time were pretty much done by dudes. And that also included, if there's female characters, those dudes would be in dresses and in drag, so wow, shocker, go figure.
Get the fuck back in the closet, queers. So it's not about kids, obviously. This is about them being bigoted and not wanting to see LGBTQ plus content, wanting LGBTQ plus people to go back into the closet and to not be seen. However, to the chagrin of these bigots, the tiny little pride section that they were outraged by is now going to grow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know when the change happened. What was it, like, I think it was around maybe like the 1800s or 1700s when the change kind of started to happen, but like where women started kind of going to theater play, but it was like for like literally the longest time where it was just like seen as normal for dudes to be in drag to do theater play and shit like that.
Bigger than it has ever been before, perhaps.
It hurt me feeling, oh my good lord.
Be the biggest one in the area, specifically because of their little stunt. Because they got the attention that they wanted. These moms who decided to hold this entire LGBTQ plus section hostage, they got what they wanted, right? Because when you do a protest, you want all eyeballs to notice it. But unfortunately, this did not lead to them getting support. It led to the library getting support. So the story was picked up by the San Diego Tribune and went semi-viral in the area, which put it on the radar of San Diego City Council member Monty Von Wolpert. And what happened next is absolutely mind-boggling. The New York Times continues, in San Diego, supporters of LGBTQ rights were quick to counter opponents. The city council member who represents Rancho Penasquitos, Marty Von Wolpert, condemned the library protest against Pride books and asked the community to help restore the display. Stacks of Amazon books containing new copies of the books the protesters checked out started to arrive at the library after the San Diego Union Tribune reported on the protest.
Nice.
Roughly 180 people, mostly San Diegans, gave more than $15,000 to the library system, which after a city match will provide over $30,000 towards more LGBTQ themed materials and programming, including an expansion of the system's already popular drag queen story hours. And here's the best part. At the Rancho Penasquitos Library, the Pride display has since been replenished. As for the books checked out last month, they were recently returned.
Wow, they were returned too, so, oh my god. Their entire little, like, ransom kidnapping of these books backfired so much, it literally, like, quadrupled and then some their fucking, like, display. Oh my god, that is beyond based. Dude, that's just great. Oh man, dude, what sad little moms, bro. What sad little weird Nazi little Karen moms. Oh, I love it.
Absolutely amazing. They ended up returning the books that they held hostage when the people in this community refused to cave to their tyrannical, bigoted demands. You love to see it, and needless to say, these moms fucked around.
And they found out.
And they
I love it. Oh my god, I fucking love it, dude. Oh man, that's just beautiful. Oh man, dude. I love how, like, there's only, like, 2 or 3 of these little weird right-wing moms and shit, and then, like, pretty much, like, San Diego itself just came in and was like, nah, fuck you. Dude, that's great. Base San Diego, dude. Like, that's also for that city councilor, too. Like, I mean, hey, base. See, honestly, like, this is what I mean when at least when it comes to, like, my selective voting position, because, like, when it comes to, like, local specific type of shit, that's where it counts, because you'll get, like, you know, some people like that that'll be like, you know what, nah, fuck this bullshit, and just, like, kind of do things on their own accord, and, you know, and are able to kind of, like, you know, stand up for the constituency and shit, and be like, hey, you know, let me actually, like, you know, do something for people. I mean, that's why, at least, you know, when it comes to one of my more favorite politicians, it's literally a local, you know, former mayor that used to represent my town. And now he's, you know, in the state Congress. So, you know, it's just like one of those things. I mean, at least, you know, because you actually can see some results, you know, and the fruits from something like that. On like a full-on statewide thing, you know, it's a little bit more 50-50. And then on national level, that's just a, that's kind of a joke. But, anyhow, get this last little bowl going up here. All that fun shit. Step Deuce wants to be a pastor now. Hasn't he always wanted to do that? You've told me that before. He keeps talking about it lately. So he's kind of getting more, you know, concreted, or like concrete on the idea. Oh boy. If we start watching some Right Wing Watch and shit, and we find him on there, I guess we know why. Smith Pat Robinson. Ew. Anyway, gonna head off to work. All that fun shit. So, peace out. And of course, be back around for the next one, as usual.